Good morning, children. Welcome back. Have you enjoyed your story, Little Rabbit's Tale? Okay, so now it's time to work on vocabulary, to work on words. What is the meaning of branch? I'll make the picture a little bigger. This is a branch, the branch of a tree. It's a shoot of a plant stem. Can you see it here? And can you also see the apple hanging from the branch? Okay. Let's move on to the next word. The next word is shift. Shift is an action verb. It means change the place, position, or direction. Change the place, position, or direction. Do you remember the animals in the story? They were shifting from place to place. They were moving very quickly. They were scurrying. Now, what's the meaning of thump? Thump is a noun and an action verb. It means make a heavy sound. Make a heavy sound. Remember the apple in the story? The apple fell with the thump from the tree. With a thump, making a heavy noise. That's a sound word, of course. Now, row boat. What is the meaning of row boat? A row boat is a small boat steered by oars. Can you see the animals in the boat? I'll make the picture bigger. The animals are inside the boat and they are rowing the boat. They are rowing the boat with oars. Oars are sticks, are rods with a blade at the end that we use to move, to steer a boat. Row boat. Okay, let's move on to the next word. The next word is rod. A rod is a straight stick cut from a tree. These oars look like rods. They look like rods. Let's move on to the next one. Twitch. What is the meaning of twitch? Twitch is an action verb and a noun too. It means move with fits and starts. Move quickly. For example, when we are very nervous, our hands start twitching. Twitching. Shake nervously. Now, let's move on to the next one. Dash. Dash means move with sudden speed. That's also an action verb. Remember the animals in the story? Remember Little Rabbit? He was always dashing up and downhill, moving quickly. And that's your writing practice for today. These are not new words. These are words that we've either come across together in class or that you've come across in other subjects like science, for example. So, the words are everyone, rabbit, goose. Remember that the plural of goose is geese, not gooses. One goose, 2 or 3 geese. Beaver, turtle, use, stream, peak, tap, treat. I'll repeat them. Everyone, rabbit, goose, beaver, turtle, use, stream, peak, tap, treat. Now, please practice reading and writing these words. Imagine that you've got a dictation today. Imagine that. Okay? Ready? Now, let me revise yesterday's lesson. Do you remember? Yesterday we talked about texts. What is a text? Do you remember? Good. A text is something that we read and make meaning from. Remember yesterday I gave you examples. TV shows, movies, websites, books, and songs can be considered as texts. They are texts because we read them, or we watch them, or we listen to them, and we make meaning from them. We make meaning from them. Do you remember? Bravo. Now, let's move on. This is just a revision, Yesterday we talked about a genre. Genre. Do you remember this French word? Genre. When we talk about a text, we want to know what genre it is. What kind of text it is. So, we've got two main categories, two main groups. The first one is fiction, and the second is non-fiction. Fiction and non-fiction. Do you remember? The meaning of fiction is 1, 2, and 3. The meaning of fiction is writing that is fake or made up. That means invented by an author, a writer. It is not real. We are not talking about facts here. Do you remember the big race, the story that you enjoyed so much? That is fiction. And do you remember the meaning of non-fiction? Non-fiction means writing that is real information or facts. Where does food come from? Remember the story? The text? That is non-fiction. Pay attention because this is not just a revision actually. At the end of the revision, I will give you more information about today's story. So pay attention. Yesterday we went through informational texts. What is an informational text? It is a non-fiction text that informs about a topic. So that is real, that is not fiction. An informational text informs about the natural or social world. It gives facts in words and in photographs. For example, an informational text about reindeer would say, reindeer are mammals. They live in Arctic areas. Some of them are wild and some of them are domesticated. And that's our reindeer, our cute little reindeer. Let's move on. Yesterday, we also talked about a biography. Remember yesterday's story, Tomás Rivera? Well, Tomás Rivera is a biography. A biography is a non-fiction text that tells about a real person's life. It is written by another person. Remember? It is not fiction because it is real. It, it gives facts. A biography gives information about why the person is important. It gives details about their lives, their schooling, their job. Martin Luther King's biography would start like this. Martin Luther King was born in Atlanta, Georgia on January 15, 1929. That's Dr. King. I have a dream. Now, that's new. Today, we just read Little Rabbit's Tale. What kind of text is that? Is it a biography? Does it tell Little Rabbit's life? Does it tell about its life? No. Little Rabbit's Tale is a folk tale. Now, folk tale is a compound word. Remember the meaning of compound word? A compound word is a word made up of two or maybe even three words, small words. Now, folk tale is made up of folk and tale. What is the meaning of folk? Folk means people, people. And tale means story. Little Rabbit's Tale. The story of Little Rabbit. It is not the story of his life, though. It's the story of something that happened. So, a folk tale is a fiction text because it is not real. A fiction text that has been told for a long time by a group of people. For example, when I was a child, my grandparents used to tell me folk tales, folk tales. They didn't make them up. Somebody else made them up. Who? We don't know. We don't know who first told or wrote these tales, because these tales, folk tales, are passed on from generation to generation. You have studied this in your social studies. So, we don't know who the author of a folk tale is. But we know that folk tales are passed on from grandparent to parent, and then from parent to child. Folk tales usually teach a lesson. They teach a moral, we say. A moral. What is a moral? A moral is a lesson. They use animal characters who behave like humans. For example, in Little Rabbit's Tale, the characters are rabbit, turtle, beaver, goose, and mother rabbit. Folk tales have an evil character, sometimes, not always, and a hero, and often magic objects. sometimes they begin with once upon a time. Once upon a time. It means a long time ago. And end with happily ever after. Remember the end of Little Rabbit's Tale? The animals lived happily ever after. Famous folk tales, for example, are Little Red Riding Hood, Aladdin and the Magic Lamp, and Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves. So, what have we learned so far about genres? We have discovered 3 genres. An informational text, that is a piece of non-fiction because it is real. Then we have learned about biographies. A biography is a piece of non-fiction too because it is real. So, both informational texts and biographies are pieces of non-fiction because they are real. They are not made up, invented. No, they are real. And today we have learned about another literary genre, a folk tale. A folk tale is a piece of fiction. It's a piece of fiction because it is not real. Not real. Today's folk tale was about Little Rabbit and his animal friends. Of course, animals cannot speak in the real world. In real life, animals cannot speak or think or behave like humans, like we do. They can't. But in folk tales, they can. And we use animal characters to teach a lesson. To teach a lesson. So, for example, what is the lesson, the moral that we learn today from Little Rabbit's Tale? Maybe today's lesson is that we shouldn't make a mountain out of a molehill. What does it mean? We shouldn't be nervous. We shouldn't be worried. We shouldn't fret for small things. Little Rabbit was very scared. He thought that the sky was about to fall down, but he misunderstood. He misunderstood the situation. It was just a small thing, just an apple falling down from a tree. It was nothing big. But he made a fuss over it. So we shouldn't make a mountain out of a molehill. We shouldn't make a fuss over small things. Okay? That's it for today. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.